Hey everyone, welcome back to Salt Bake Mini. I'll be tackling the sink and adding running water today. I've been putting it off for a bit because I get scared I'm going to mess up and have to redo a bunch of work. Enough procrastinating, let's just get it done. Like a true sink counter, the top has a false drawer and there won't be any shelves underneath. I put a panel on the back to glue the false drawer to. One little snag, I forgot to account for the material thickness. So I make a new one and use thinner material. Looks good. I already have a video on making doors and hinges, so I'll skip it, but I put a link in the top corner as well as in the video's description in case you haven't seen it. One more thing, I was trying to see how flexible the quartz was and of course broke it. I made a new counter but left it thicker. You may notice these notches in the cabinets which account for the thicker counter. I go ahead and glue all three pieces together and test fit the counter. The sink and fixtures were 3D printed and the faucet was a little tough to get it to print right. I'm using a submersible water pump and a push button switch. The switch will be activated by a rotating wedge. The switch needs to be wired onto the pump's electrical cord. It's a fairly simple process, but there is a risk of electrical shock. A quick disclaimer, the content of this video is not professional advice. Please consult with a professional and use caution when working with electrical components, knowing that you do it at your own risk. Once wired up, I can go ahead and test the button. As much as I hate it, sanding is the simplest way of smoothing 3D print lines and imperfections. After a quick sand, I use a little Bondo putty. This will fill in any major grooves, scrapes, and lines left after the first sanding. Make sure to use gloves while using it. Spread it on, let it dry, then sand it. The drain pipe is glued and the other pieces are placed to check the fit. A coat of paint is then applied and then it's ready for assembly. Because I haven't painted my cabinets yet, I just used tape to hold everything down. I have one last piece to make and then I'll be painting them. After that, I can glue everything together. So for now, my glamour shot will just have to be a little less glamorous. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.